Well, hello, good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Welcome back to another episode of Said That. I'm Erica,
And I'm Luke.
and this is season 2, episode 1 of Said That. We're so excited. So
We've
this new season, we're going to be talking about a lot of different things. We have a lot of fun segments coming up that we're going to be doing, but this episode we are going to dive into the NBA playoffs, the sad NBA playoffs.
depends on
We're
who
going
you
to
ask.
play, yeah, we're going to play another episode or another round of Truth or Said That, and then we're going to be talking about Ariana Grande, who has made her way into headlines with the Native community recently. So,
And not for the right reasons.
not for the right reasons, but we'll jump into that a little bit later. Luke, you want to talk about the playoffs?
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy with the way the finals are set up with the Suns and the Bucks. I'm real happy for Chris Paul. I'm glad he's finally getting a chance to win a title after all these years. And I'm pulling for them to beat the Bucks. I think the Bucks will get chances in the future with Giannis. He's young yet, so I'd rather see Chris Paul and Devin Booker win it. But I know you're not happy how that turned out. We haven't talked since talked about the playoffs since the
Oh,
Jazz got knocked out of it. So
freaking destroyed. Oh my God. I was like so disappointed. Like, so very, like, I was texting Luke that night, just ridiculous. Like, I was mad. I was feeling all of the emotions because that last game with the Clippers was so like exciting. It was like really exciting at the beginning. Like it was
yeah,
awesome. Like it was going our way in the beginning, and then I don't know, something after halftime, I'm like, these guys got too like complacent or they got too comfortable and just started missing, and I'm just like, what is happening? Like this is not the same team that went in, to the locker room at halftime. Like
it
it was
it's like
ridiculous.
once the Clippers got some momentum, they're like unstoppable. They just started. They
Yeah.
they came back and
Yeah.
then they just kind of blew by them, and that was it. The Jazz couldn't stop them for some reason. And
No.
to me, the Jazz strength is their defense, and their defense
Mhm.
suffered in that second half. I don't know what happened there. I don't know if it's just an adjustment the Clippers made, or if the Suns, like you said, just became kind of lackadaisical or what. But they weren't the same
Well,
team as they were in the first half. That's for sure.
I do think that they did make some adjustments. Like I just feel like Rudy Gobert couldn't guard anybody for some reason. I'm like, you're not acting like the defensive player of the year. Like come on, like he was like I'm sure he didn't want to foul or anything, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because he fouled actually a lot pretty early on, so I'm sure that he didn't want to foul out. But I'm like, really, you're like not even doing anything. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I mean? Like they were missing like shots from the corner and like all of that stuff, and I'm like, oh my God, like they just blew any lead that they had, and like, oh my God, I was so
It
upset.
it
I
literally
was
was
so
like
upset.
two different games. The way the first half was and the second half,
Yeah.
because they played completely different in each half. So,
Mm-hmm.
and like you said, Rudy was
Yeah, like,
he's defensive player of the year. You expect him to step
mm-hmm.
it up, and it's just
Yeah.
but
Like Jordan Clarkson like was awesome in the first half, and then for some reason like
yeah,
he used all of his gas in the first and then just,
yep,
went kaput afterward.
yep, and that was it for some reason.
I literally cried that night. I'm like, it is so effing hard to be a damn Jazz fan because they can never finish. I'm just like they had the best record in the NBA. Like they could do all this and that, but they cannot finish, and that is one flaw that I think that they'll always have. And I don't know what it is. I'm like, you can have all the good players, you can have whatever, but you like I don't know what it is. Like the level of competitiveness, it just wasn't there. Like I'm like I don't even know if they beat the Clippers if they would have been able to keep up with the Suns, you know? So I don't know.
Oh, didn't they beat the Suns in the regular season when they played?
Yeah,
I
I
think
think
they.
they were back and forth.
Yeah, I don't
I'm
know what
trying
the
to think.
season series
It
ended
must
up
have
being
was with the
between them,
Clippers.
but um,
I don't. I
I,
feel like they went back and forth,
I
but the
want to
Jazz did beat them more times than
I want to say it
lost.
was like 3-1 for the Jazz in the regular season.
Yeah,
So
yeah. And I don't know if it was like the pressure of all of the like I'm just like, come on, like
Yeah.
I don't know. It was really ridiculous, and I'm just like, okay, something needs to change here. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the coach. Maybe it's some of these. Yeah, I don't know. I
I
don't
don't
know.
I don't think they need to
So
change much. I think they'll be fine going to next season. I think if
yeah,
they just add, I don't know. I think they need another shooter really.
yeah. Well, I don't know because
If
I feel like they do have a lot of good shooters. It's their defense. You know what I mean? We need another taller guy who can just like block. You know?
well, their defense is their
So I don't
strength, I
know.
think. So
I don't
it's
see you.
just
You and I see two different things because I feel like we're really good offensively, especially with Donovan, because he can just kind of like weave in and out and do whatever he needs to do. And
yeah,
there's also good shooters like Joe Ingles, Jordan Clarkson, that Bogdanovic. He's tall, but he can shoot. Like, you know what I mean?
yeah,
Like, I don't know. There's just like so many different options that we have. But on defense, I feel like there's Rudy Gobert. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
yeah. I think overall though they play pretty good defense as a team.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's true.
They're one of the better defensive teams in the league actually. So
Mm-hmm.
they're right there. They're still going to be
Yeah,
competitive.
we
I
got.
think. I don't. If I were them, I wouldn't blow it up or anything like that. I think they're still going to be
I
a
know. I'm
competitive
just
team going to
sad.
next season. The thing is though, you have the West is stacked, so it's tough to come out of the West, the
Yeah.
Western Conference, and then like the Nuggets. I thought the
Mm-hmm.
Nuggets were going to get to the finals, but they had so many injuries, they just couldn't overcome it. And so
Yeah.
once you go into next season, you're going to have a lot of teams in the West that are going to be good again. So if they're in the East, they'd be in the finals
I know,
easy.
and I don't.
So
I know. Maybe that's what Dwayne Wade's trying to do. He's trying to move the franchise back to New Orleans.
no, I always like the NBA kind of talked about doing unconferenced playoffs. Where they just take the top 16 teams and you
Mm-hmm.
don't take 8 from each conference. And I like that idea better because then you get the
Mm-hmm.
absolute top 16 teams. Because there's some of
Right.
those. I think was it last year or year before. Some of those teams at the bottom of the Eastern Conference weren't even above 500. You know,
Oh
so
my God.
or they
Yeah.
right at
Mm-hmm.
500. They made the playoffs. So
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather see the
Yeah.
top 16,
That's a good
absolute
idea.
best top 16 teams make it. I think that'd be the best thing to do
Mm-hmm.
if they switch to that. I think that's a good idea. And they could do
Yeah.
that in the next few years. I know they kind of tossed it back and forth as an idea. So
Mm-hmm. Well, who knows? But I don't know. Something needs to change because I'm sick of it. I am sick of it.
well, at least your team's in there contending every season. Mine's in the draft lottery or losing their lottery picket and everything. So don't even
Yeah, that's true.
Timberwolves don't even have a pick now this year because they lost it to the Warriors.
Oh God.
So and the D'Lo trade. So
Yeah. Well, who knows? Maybe they'll pick back up again.
I don't know.
I don't know.
They,
I'm about to just give up for a season, honestly, just to be like, all right, you lost me.
yeah.
See you in 2023.
Well, who knows what'll happen if some team players will switch teams and stuff too during the off season. So
Yeah, who knows? I don't know.
that
But
could
I'm
swing the
over it,
balance
so I
of
don't even
power.
care about the finals anymore.
Who are you going
I
for
don't even
then?
care
Are you
who
going
wins.
for? You
I
don't care?
I don't care. No, because Chris Paul gets on my nerves.
He
And
does.
who even are the Bucks? Yeah, he does. We always lose to Chris Paul, and I freaking hate it. And he just the only time I like him was when he was in those State Farm commercials, and I just can't
Yeah.
stand him. So
I like Chris Paul. I think he's paid
No.
his dues and he deserves a championship. So that's why I'm pulling for him. He's
nah.
been around the league. Was it 16 season, 16 years now? So he can
Yeah,
win
and
one.
he's an old man. Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Nah, he can go home. I don't
Go.
care.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm so
I-
bitter. I'm terrible.
The Suns are favored, so I guess we'll see what
Yeah.
happens with that.
We'll see.
That starts tomorrow night. So
Well,
I
tell
forgot
me
I
how
had
it is,
a
'cause I
graphic
don't.
for it on the back there, so I forgot to put that up.
Oh yeah. Well, yep. I'm done with NBA for this season, so I don't even care.
I'll fill you in
Well,
how
let me
it
know
goes.
how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So whatever. So anyway, let's move on to truth or said that because I'm done talking about basketball.
Yeah, and I'm excited for this to see if you can beat my record from last time. Because I got 4 out of the
if you guys
5.
don't remember, yeah, last time I had, I guess, easy facts for Luke to guess on. So
I know my
that's what I'm
random
blaming it
facts.
on. They were super easy. Yeah, I guess he does.
Yep. We'll see how you do.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
we'll see. Okay.
And these are pretty good ones. And one of them is about Utah. So we'll see. If you miss that one,
Oh
something's
God.
wrong. Okay. So, number one, grooves in the road on Route 66 play America the Beautiful. So, like when you go on the side of the road and you run over those things,
Mm-hmm.
does it make
Mm-hmm.
America the Beautiful song when you drive over them?
That's so random. Like, how does that even? I'm gonna say truth just because it's so outlandish.
That is true. It's true.
Yeah.
And now, ever since I found that out, I want to try it. I want to go there and I want to drive on that
No, let's
highway
go
and
for
see.
a ride.
Yeah, we'll do a live remote from Route 66
Yeah.
somewhere across the country.
It does play
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
It really sounds like it.
So that's pretty cool that it does
All
that.
right. Yeah,
Yep.
that is cool.
So you got the first one.
Okay,
All
good to
right.
know. All
Number
right.
2, the mayor of a historical district in Alaska is a cat named Stubbs.
Cat name Stubbs. I have heard of different things being um, mayors of towns.
Different
Like I
things.
know there's a dog. Yeah,
In this case, an animal.
like there's a dog. Yeah. Well, you never know. Like seriously, there's a cat named Stubbs.
Yeah, is the mayor of a
Ooh,
historical district in Alaska.
in Alaska. I'm gonna say false, and I think that it's a different animal, like a. Or I'm gonna say I said that, and
Yeah, there you
it's
go.
gonna be like a. What is it called? I don't know. It's gonna be some animal that's native to Alaska. So I'm gonna do said that on that one.
That's wrong. It is true. The
Damn
the
it!
cat the cat was a mayor for 20 years
Oh
until
my
until he died.
god!
Until he died. There was no
Until
yeah there was no he was a popular write-in vote, and there was no person that the people liked to elect as mayor, so they wrote this cat in, and he
oh my
he continued
god!
to be the mayor until his death in 2017. He went on a steady health
R.I.P.
decline.
Stubbs, I guess.
Yeah, he wasn't in the public spotlight in his later years, but
Hmm.
he was the mayor. So
What town do you know?
it was. I just read about this too.
You're gonna have to tell me now so I can go look.
Yeah, he is actually a village. There's like 900 people there in Alaska.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Well, okay, fun fact. Another fun fact. Alaska is actually weird for things like that because I just saw on TikTok that there is this town where everybody lives in the same building. So there's like, I don't know, like 900 people or whatever. Maybe not that much. 500. They all live in the same building. Like it's
everybody
like
in the
a
town.
giant dorm. Yeah, it's like a giant dorm for people. So everybody has their own each apartment in this one building. And then the rest of the town is like coffee shops or businesses. Like there's no houses. It's
That'd be
really weird.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That'd be
I'll tell you about
pretty-
that later, but it's like Alaska is really weird
Yeah,
for
there's-
things like that.
There must be some kind of. Well, that is the place too where the sun stays up for what, 24 hours, or it doesn't get dark.
Yeah. Yeah.
That'd be weird.
Mm-hmm.
That's up north,
Yeah.
like around the north of the Arctic Circle. I read about that not too long ago, actually.
Oh, okay.
So, and actually, after
Okay, so what
after
am I
Stubbs died,
looking-
one of the kittens, Denali, might assume his role. So, there might be another cat as the mayor.
That's awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
Would have been better as a dog, but to each their own, I guess.
Well, the cats are pretty intelligent, so
We don't like cats.
I don't mind them.
Okay.
All right,
Okay, what is that? 1 for 1?
you missed
How does that go?
the first one. No, you
No,
missed.
I got the first one.
Yeah, you got the first one.
I just missed the second
You
one.
missed the second one. Yep. Okay, we're only on number 3.
Yeah.
Lost
okay.
track already.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, what's the third
Number
one?
3. In every scene of Fight Club, there is a Starbucks coffee cup.
Oh my God. Okay, I feel like I read something about this.
Yes, in every scene of Fight Club, is there a Starbucks coffee cup?
I'm gonna say said that, and it's not a Starbucks cup. It's just a normal coffee cup.
That's wrong. There, there,
Damn it!
there is a Starbucks cup in every scene
In every scene.
of Fight Club. It's hid, or like it's not hidden, but it's placed, you know, obviously in the background.
I think you can see it.
But
Yeah.
there is one in every scene of Fight Club. It's like an Easter egg that he wanted to get in the
Ah,
movie.
I feel like I read something on that, and I thought it was just like coffee. I thought it was just a coffee cup.
I did went and researched it, and you can literally see that cup if you know if it's pointed out, like in every scene.
Yeah.
And so,
Oh my God. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to go watch it now.
so,
God, how did I miss that one?
so there's two wrong.
I feel like I just watched Fight Club. Okay.
I haven't
All
seen
right.
it in a while. But,
For two.
okay, number 4. This is your Utah one. Okay, in
Oh
Utah,
God.
birds have the right of way on a highway.
Oh.
In Utah, birds have the right of way on a highway.
Okay. I haven't lived in Utah for a long time,
And no
so
calling your grandma or something right now either.
Grandma, I need your help.
Yeah, do you have to stop and yield for birds?
That can't be true. I'm just gonna say true because I've been getting them wrong.
That is true. Yep, birds do have the right of way on a highway in Utah.
What the hell? Why?
It's one of those long-standing laws, I guess, that just never got changed. So,
Oh my God. You know what else is crazy about Utah? I learned this that if you come to a stop at a stoplight and there are no cars around you, you can just go.
really,
Yeah.
that'd be pretty
Like
good out here
you don't
to
have to
have.
wait. Mm-hmm. So yeah, like if you're just at a stoplight and it turns red for no reason, like there's no cars, you can just go.
That's anywhere in Utah, like even
So
if you're in downtown Salt Lake or somewhere, or,
yeah,
that'd be
if
pretty
there's no
good.
cars around you.
Yeah,
But there's most likely always cars around you, so
yeah,
you know what I mean.
yeah.
It's like, is
I,
it really like in effect?
I feel like that'd be a good law to have out here in rural areas.
Mm-hmm.
They should have that.
I think so too.
That'd be a good law to have.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Well,
you
you better
got.
write to your governor.
Go ahead. You can.
Okay, last one. Go
Okay,
ahead.
the last
I'm
one.
2 for 2 now.
The T-Rex's closest living relative is the chicken.
Why would it be the chicken? Why would it be the chicken? Closest living.
Yep. The closest living relative to the T-Rex is the chicken.
Is the chicken. Is the chicken related to the pterodactyl somehow, and then the pterodactyl is related to T-Rex somehow? I'm gonna say said that because why is that? I'm just yeah.
That's wrong. It's true. The T-Rex's closest living relative is the chicken. Scientists compare DNA
Oh,
between a lot of living animals and dinosaurs, and the chicken is the closest DNA to the T-Rex, even over like alligators and stuff like that.
that is effing weird.
Just because of evolution, the way
It was
things
just
happen.
So today a T-Rex would be a chicken. We're living with T-Rexes among
Basically.
us. Oh my God, we've been eating
Yeah.
them all along.
So yeah, we've been eating T-Rex wings instead of chicken wings. That's what-
That's good to know.
yeah,
We
yeah,
could open up a dinosaur restaurant and name them T-Rex wings.
yeah. Nobody would get it, but we'd have to explain it nonstop. Come eat the
We'd have to
closest
have
living
facts all
relative
over
to
the
the
walls.
T-Rex. Yeah,
The chicken.
yeah. The closest living relative to the T-Rex. Served here.
Oh, it's served.
Yeah, yeah,
Come inside and find out what it is.
yeah, yeah. Well, that'll draw them in. Everyone will think it's something special, and it's no use. It's just a chicken.
Yeah. See,
Yeah,
that's like great marketing, actually.
yeah, it
Ooh,
would
you
be.
could do so much with that.
Yeah,
Like,
that would be pretty
you could
good.
have a T-Rex and like a chicken, like with their costumes and like spinning signs and like you can
Spinning
do all kinds of
signs.
fun stuff with that.
Yeah, that would be pretty good. I'm
Oh
surprised one of
my
these
God. That's crazy.
chicken restaurants or something hasn't used that.
Well, that's kind of weird, you know. I know people are like weird about their food. You don't want to be
Yeah,
saying
people would
like,
probably
"Oh,
be.
come eat some dinosaur."
Yeah, yeah. It'd probably turn people off to it. They wouldn't want to come eat there.
Yeah, they probably would. But if you're just like, come eat the living, you know, some people are weird too. So you'd have to put it in like one of those attraction towns like Nashville or Las Vegas or
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean? Or like where Graceland is, you know, something like that and be like, hey, we have the closest living thing to T-Rex in here. Come check it out. And then it's just this giant chicken coop.
Yeah, it would. Just some chickens running around.
Just some chickens running
Yeah,
around.
yeah. Tourist town. That might be a good idea.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So right there, we gotta. Yep. I'm writing it down
That's $1 million idea.
as we're gonna patent it. We're gonna go get
Yeah,
a $1 million idea. Investors,
yeah,
hit us up.
yeah. Listen up. We got the idea right here.
The next big thing.
Yeah, yeah. We got it all ready.
Oh, funny.
So what? You got three wrong.
Well, okay. Yeah, I did. Well, okay. All of your facts were true. You didn't even have one
I
false
know.
in
That's
there.
that's that's was what I wanted to do. I wanted to make them.
Oh my
I wanted to make
God.
sure they
Yeah,
were
you
all
mixed it up.
outlandish, so that it would really make you think about it. So
Well, now that I know, next time I'm gonna get you.
well,
Damn it.
I won this round.
Okay. Well, I got two wrong and three, two right and three wrong. Oh, okay. All right.
Yep.
Next time then.
Yep. I'm the champ on that.
Okay,
So.
should we get to the main event of Miss Grande and
Yeah.
why she is in headlines in the Native community?
Yeah. I couldn't believe that she actually did that when I first read about it. And then I saw the
I
video.
know.
She posted the video. Well, what happened was her and her husband, and I don't know. Did you watch the video then?
I did watch it.
I don't know if those were her dancers or what those other people were that were in that video with her, but they were like mocking a powwow, and she was like had a, I don't know what it was, a blanket or something. She was like waving, and they were like pretending like they were singing, and
Dancing around.
yeah, with like a drum and stuff. And first of all, I don't know why she would post that.
She actually posted it to Instagram.
Yeah, she posted it, and once she started getting all the
To her story
backlash,
or to her profile?
I guess I don't know if it was a story or profile, but obviously people saw it
Okay.
right away and saved it.
Mm-hmm.
But then she pulled it down, and there was a lot of people that were saying things, asking about it, and she she told them to shut up, and so
Really?
yeah, yeah,
Oh my God, I
so
didn't
that
see
wasn't a
that.
good
Like
thing.
in the comments or what?
Yeah, yeah, and then she deleted that too.
OMG.
So now I've always liked Ariana
I'm gonna
Grande,
have to go look for that screenshot.
but that's not cool to do that.
Yeah, so like that's the thing is like Luke and I have all like we're big Ari fans, like obsessed with her. And now that this video came out, we're just like kind of sad.
Yeah,
'Cause like what do you do now? You know what I mean? You can't just let that shit go. Like that's something she needs to talk about.
yeah, she should address it and kind of explain herself with it.
Hmm.
But as far as I know, she hasn't at all. Not that I've seen anyway. And it
No, I
happened
haven't seen anything.
happened what, like a week and a half ago. So
Hmm. Yeah, I don't know what she was doing. Like, was her husband in it? That the video was kind of like, I don't know, like grainy
Yeah, it
almost. You
was.
couldn't really
I
see.
guess that's her husband. I guess I don't even remember what he looks like, but yeah, he's in it.
He's very basic looking.
Yeah.
He almost looks like a girl.
Yeah, I showed it to my
Like he
sister,
does. Like,
and she
mhm.
actually
What'd
brought
she
up this.
say?
She actually brought up this like thing. She said, I don't know. She's just thinking like of outside the box and things, and she said there's
Hmm.
I don't like celebrities that are like basically dared to post things like that and then like take them down, and so that
Really?
that can go into the conspiracy pile though too, because it's I think it's more of a conspiracy type thing, but it's
That does sound
with the
like a
whole
conspiracy, and that does sound like something she would say.
yeah like a whole the Illuminati stuff and all that like I don't know,
Hmm.
but that's what she said because she likes Ariana Grande too,
Interesting. I'm gonna have to,
so
yeah, I'm gonna have like a conversation with her about that because that's interesting. And then, you go back to a couple years, not a couple years ago now, it's probably been a long time now, where she was in the donut shop, like licking donuts and saying that she hates America.
yeah,
You remember
yeah, and
that?
see that she kind of said something about that too, like it's almost like she does stuff like that to because she has to, or that's like part of like an initiation to something, or I don't know, who knows, but it's it could
That's
be.
like a conspiracy type thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah,
see what you're saying.
yeah.
Interesting. But like I just don't get it. I I don't know.
Well, she
Maybe
should.
it is just like a,
Yeah, like we
like
said, she should at least come out and kind of explain herself.
I think so. I mean, I I don't want like the cancel culture like gets on my nerves sometimes, and I don't want to
Yeah, same
be the one
here.
to be like Ariana Grande is canceled.
Yeah,
But I mean, you know what I mean? She needs to like say something about it or explain herself or you know what I mean? Because that's not cool.
yeah.
Like
No, not at all.
I don't know. You can't really make fun of her because she's from Florida. You know what I mean? She has no culture to make fun of.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
So it's like, okay, like, what's your deal? And
yeah,
it just sucks because, like, I love her music and I've always liked her. There was never, I didn't really care that she said that stuff about America before because,
yeah,
whatever. But that's not cool, man. Like, I get mad at people like, like Washington, the football team, and the baseball team for using logos and for doing this and that and whatever. Like,
yeah.
this can't slide. Like, something's gotta give.
Well, when I was looking into that, I didn't know that she had something happen with as far as Japanese people go too. Did you know that?
Oh, that sounds familiar. What was it
Like
though?
she said something in Japanese and it wasn't right.
Oh, that was her. Okay, so she got a tattoo on her hand,
Oh,
and it was like a Japanese character or something, and it actually meant like barbecue, and I think she meant it to say something else.
really?
Yeah, I should go look it up. I don't know if she like got it removed or not, but yeah, it says like barbecue. That's what it means, I guess, according to Twitter.
Oh, yeah. I did.
So I don't know.
Yeah. How
Don't
could
know
you
if that's offensive or not, but
Japanese barbecue?
yeah, I don't know if it was like supposed to, like a character was slightly off. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That
yeah,
Japanese is very hard. It's like the hardest language to learn.
yeah. There's
So
no way
I
I
don't
could
know,
learn it.
if I don't know.
Just a bunch of some kind
So
of yeah. I don't know.
yeah.
I
So,
yeah.
hmm So yeah, the whole thing with Ariana Grande is just sad to me. So I don't I'm like, do I stop listening to her music? Like, what is this? What does this mean? What does this whole like cancel mentality mean?
Yeah,
Just stop supporting this person or press on until they say something?
I'm not a big into that whole cancel everything thing. Um,
Hmm.
but it's at the same time when people do stuff like that, are they showing their true colors?
Right.
What are they like behind closed doors? That's one of those type of things.
Mm-hmm.
Is she always like that, and it just happened to be caught on camera, type of thing, or you
Mm-hmm.
don't know what to think with something like that, and that's why I think
Mm-hmm.
it'd be best if she kind of explained what happened or what she was doing, but I don't know if she will. It's been this long since it happened. I think it happened middle of June. I was gonna say June 11th, but maybe.
Yeah. And I don't, and with that whole donut thing, I don't even, did she even say anything about that either? Like when that
I don't think
happened?
so.
Was that a thing? You
I didn't
know?
see anything if she did.
So I doubt, yeah, I doubt she'll say anything about this. And the most ironic thing about this whole thing is that she posted something on Instagram about like helping people with therapy, like getting free therapy sessions and this and that. And like mental health is like should be priority and like whatever. And then she like does that. So I'm like, okay, something is there's obviously like a front or something.
Yeah, kind of doesn't add up.
Mm-hmm. So maybe it is a conspiracy about celebrities posting things and then, you know what I mean? I need to look into that. I didn't know that was,
Yeah,
you
I
know.
didn't know about it either. Is just yesterday my sister said that, and I didn't even think of that. But that's
Oh, call her up.
yeah, and get her live on the phone, talk about it,
Yeah.
live caller.
Interesting.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Oh goodness.
Because she
Okay.
said that
Well,
there's been other
I mean,
celebrities that
that's
have
something
done,
to look into. But yeah, I
yeah, questionable things, and then they
like who?
post it. I don't know. She didn't say because we didn't get a chance to really talk about it, but they post things and then pull it down right away.
Interesting. Hmm.
Yeah.
Well,
So
I
we'll throw
guess
that
that's
onto
gonna
the
keep me up later tonight.
conspiracy pile if we get around to that conspiracy stuff.
Yes, we're gonna have a conspiracy, probably series as long as the Fast and Furious series.
Hey, I gotta go see that. It came out.
You are?
I think I'm gonna. I think they had it in town this
I
last
know.
weekend, so I don't know if they're gonna have it again. But
Well, if you want to go watch it, you should come up this weekend because I kind of want to watch it too.
yeah, maybe we'll have to see.
Yeah, because I they brought back one of my favorite characters, and so I'm just like, how are they gonna tie this in? You know what I mean? So I need to
I don't know
figure
how
that
they've
out.
tied any of it in at this point. They just kind of keep
Yeah,
going, and
that's true.
I love all. Have you seen all the memes on
That's
Facebook and
true.
everywhere about?
Yeah,
But nothing stronger than
yeah.
family.
Well, family.
There's
Yeah,
some pretty good ones.
I love that so
Yeah,
much.
yeah,
Yeah. Oh, yes. I know my brother's been sharing them all over Facebook, and I'm like, oh my God, keep sharing these because I
yeah.
freaking love
I
them.
did see.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's been some good ones.
Yeah.
Leave it to the internet; they'll take anything and run.
I know. I know. I love it. I love it so much. It's so funny. Okay, back to Ariana Grande. Are you going to stop listening to her music?
Well, I don't listen a lot to her stuff like all the time. Like it's just whenever, like sometimes the kids want to listen
Okay,
to that
that
at the club and stuff like that. So I guess I'm.
yeah.
It is what it is. So
That probably was the wrong question to ask you. Okay, here's the second follow-up question. Are you going to stop liking her pictures on Instagram?
no, no, I still like her pictures. I still think she's very good looking. So I mean that's not going to change
Oh,
that.
oh my
So
God. See, like when people do things like that, I feel like I need to stop supporting them for a little bit until something happens, you know?
yeah,
Whether that support is not listening to music or not liking Instagram posts or whatever, you know what I mean?
yeah.
So I don't know.
Although she did
I don't know.
post,
I
I
don't know
think it's
where
a
I
picture
stand with
today she
all of this
posted,
because,
and I didn't like it, but she had like millions of likes on it. So
oh, of course.
yeah,
Well, it's not, the video's not a huge deal among non-native people. You know what I
No,
mean?
no, it's not.
And it just sucks. It sucks because, like, all of these other causes, like, if she was saying something about gay people, if she was saying something about black people, if she was saying something about Latinx community, you know what I mean? Like, it would get so much backlash. And then there's this that was swept under the rug and nobody has talked about it in a week and a
Yeah,
half. You know
that
what I
that's
mean?
the thing. It'll probably nobody will think anything of it. It'll just, like you said, be swept
Mm-hmm.
under the rug and it'll be forgotten. And
Mm-hmm.
that's probably what she wants to happen. That's probably why she hasn't said anything. She's probably
Mm-hmm.
just figuring, well, they're gonna forget about it anyway in a week or two.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that kind of bugs me a little bit.
And
Kind of rubs me the wrong way.
that happens a lot to a lot of the stuff that happens. I think to
Mm-hmm.
celebrities, they just kind of wait for it to blow over, and that's that.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like a lot of them should be held more accountable, just because
Yeah.
they're in the public eye, and there a lot of people, like it or not, kids look up to them. That's the thing. I mean, there's always going to be kids that are going to be looking up to celebrities, no matter who they are. So,
Right.
and
And
there's
if it's not this conspiracy theory, like, what are you doing anyway? You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Like, I don't know. You will never know.
Well, I
But
mean, it's going to like last year during the pandemic, there was one of the NASCAR drivers used a racial slur on one of his streams for iRacing, and he lost his last car ride, and he was all of his sponsors and everything for saying the
oh my
one word.
God.
For saying one word.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't even
Mm-hmm.
actions. That was just being heard on a stream.
Mm-hmm.
Now these were actions. Even I mean, they were openly mocking a powwow. Is what it was. So if
Yeah.
I mean,
Uh-huh.
how do you weigh that? I mean, it's one
Right.
is, I mean,
Right.
they can be the same, one and the same, but like they always say, actions speak louder than words. So, but
But like people don't consider that being comparable to probably the word that he said. You know what I mean? Like it's not as serious to most people, which is dumb, you know? Like
yeah, I
people
think if
think that
because it's Native Americans or
what
because it's
yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
And like there have been so many native mascots and different things, you know what I mean? And then
yeah.
they're just like, "Oh, it's honoring native people," you know what I mean? Like it's just I don't know. It's not as comparable as these other bad words or,
Yeah,
actions.
yeah. I think we're at a point where a lot of people realize things like that aren't right, but
Mhm.
they're not ready to change culture, basically.
Mhm.
I had a
Mhm.
conversation about this with one of the people I work with at the club, and it takes generations to change culture and the
Mhm.
thinking of people. And I think we're at a point where it's starting to change, but it won't change within my lifetime, or it'll have to be
Mhm.
the kids
Mhm.
that are growing up now taking
Yep.
heed of it and then passing that on as they grow. And so it'll take
Mhm.
generations to change racial thinking, really.
And that's fine as long as something is changing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like we
yeah.
can't just
It's not going to change overnight.
continue kicking the ball down the field.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, obviously.
And I think that's what's happened
So,
all these years.
I
Because
don't know,
if you
but
think
I
about it,
just
slavery wasn't that many years ago. It hasn't been that many years ago
mhm.
where it was legal to have a slave.
Mhm.
And
Right.
so it's going to take generations to change the way things are and the way people think. And I think I do
Yeah, the way
believe
people
that,
think about native people too.
yeah, I do believe that we're at a point where it's starting to change, though. And so that is a good thing. Like you said, it's just going to take a while. And there's going to
Mhm.
be
Mhm.
lot of opposition to it too, because people are just stuck in a way of thinking and think there's no other way. So
Yep. Yep. But those people will get old and they'll pass on, and then hopefully their kids will learn from all the other kids who are not bullies,
yeah,
or you know what I mean?
yeah,
So,
yep, that's what it takes.
so we'll see.
Yeah,
We'll see. Yeah. Anyway. Well, I hope that Ariana will educate herself or do something. You know, she doesn't, I mean, even if she does educate herself and figures it out on her own, good for her. As long as she's like not doing that anymore. Like,
yeah,
I think that, I mean, you know what I mean? You learn something.
yeah,
I hope she learned
yeah.
something from this, even if she doesn't say anything about it publicly.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean,
Oh.
she just has to realize that it wasn't right, and she has to, you educate herself, and just she's always in the
Mm-hmm.
public eye, so she can't do that. Really, I mean, it's just
Mm-hmm.
that's
Mm-hmm.
what it boils down to. So
You can't do things like that and get away with it.
yeah, yeah,
No. So
yeah,
we'll see, but whatever.
yeah,
Ariana, if you're listening, come talk to us. We'll be your native connoisseurs.
yeah. You can come on our show and explain what happened.
Yeah. Just just don't bring your fake feathers or whatever is
Yeah,
going on in that
whatever was
stupid
going on in
video.
that. Yeah, you can come to the res. We'll show you around. We'll take you through the housings, and
We'll take you to, we'll humble you.
we'll
Yeah.
we'll let you pick out an honorary res dog who can we can go to the
We'll
casino.
go, we'll go up to the casino. Well,
We'll give her the full experience around the
yeah,
res.
we'll do all the fun stuff. Yeah.
If it's in
Yeah.
if it's in the
So,
winter time,
Ariana,
we'll
let's
go sledding on a car hood.
or whatever else we can find
Yeah,
that day.
just whatever we can find.
Trash bin,
Yeah,
something.
yeah, she'll learn quick.
Oh yeah. Oh goodness. Oh yeah. Well, I think let's not talk about Ariana Grande anymore because she's depressing now.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I think she'll learn as time goes on.
Well, we can only hope.
Yeah. Well, we thank everyone for listening. Make sure you follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Said That Pod. It's the same on both. We don't have a Facebook,
Mm-hmm.
but maybe that's something we'll add in the future. But Instagram, YouTube is Said That Pod as well. We'll be posting our videos
Yep.
on there. So we thank everyone that's been listening and following. We'll be posting videos, probably be more sporadic through the summer still. We'll have to see what goes on and all that.
Yeah.
So
It's been a busy summer already. Like I'm exhausted.
yeah,
Summer can be done now.
we're past July 4th, so it's all downhill from here. It seems like you hit July 4th and then it's Labor Day. So
And then it's September.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. Well, yeah, that was episode 1, season 2. And we will see you guys in the next episode. I'm Erica.
And I'm Luke.
And we
Said that.
said that.